You are the living embodiment proof that if you take it face on, I mean, even if it's a marble coffee table, you're good. You just need a couple stitches.
Yeah, that is true. Like I am a motivational meme for if you're learning to walk and you stumble, you get back up. If you stumble into a coffee table and split your fucking top lip, you just keep going.
Like, honestly, looking back at your life and just 2 instances, I would say the chances of you
I
having
got 3.
Well, I know, but 2, the 2 I'm referencing, the coffee table and a driver, you qualify as possibly having CTE. Who is him? If you hit yourself and it hurts, are you a pussy or are you like Arnold Schwarzenegger strong?
I think you're what? I don't know. Damn, dude. That's like asking if a tree falls in the woods, does it make a sound question?
Right.
Holy crap. I was trying to make a joke out of that, and my brain was like, wait, you got to answer this right, otherwise you're stupid.
Yeah.
Whoa. That one. Wow, Nathan, you can't start off with things like that. You just broke my brain the first 30 seconds of this podcast.
I was just wondering.
Ow.
I was like, you ever do those like where you're like, and just hitting your palm, like I'm getting ready to do something, and you go bam, you're like, fuck.
I don't think. Okay, this is just like I'm gonna speak factual here, but you don't actually ever give yourself your full force of affliction to yourself, because your brain stops you from doing that. It's like, you could bite through your finger. Like, it takes the same amount of force to bite a carrot as it does to bite off a human finger. But you just stop yourself from doing it.
See, I thought Mike Tyson was rabid with that Holyfield fight. You're telling me he had...
that was like fucking biting into like a piece of chicken skin.
It was just a piece of lettuce and just sliced through,
dude.
no problem?
Dude, nothing. That was nothing. There was no ripping and tearing it. Yeah, a carrot.
I would have thought it was like a piece of wood, like a tree branch.
Yeah. No, it's like biting into a carrot. A carrot's a root.
Yeah, but you got a fucking bone in there, man. You're telling me.
Yeah, it is, but you can bite through that bone, dude. It's hollow. There's this, the bone's hollow, and then there's bone marrow inside of it and stuff like that. You can just go through it.
Damn, dude. All this time I thought like wolves were like gnarly and cool because they could just bite through bones, but you're telling me they're weak too.
Right.
Okay,
here's what Google says. I wanted to, because I heard this a long time ago. Like, I want to say, honestly, I'm going to give credit, and this isn't probably correct, but Bill Nye said this. I swear to God.
Oh, the scientist I didn't want you to say last week. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. We have to mix it in, dude. I gotta play equal. We're an equal opportunity podcast. Last week we talked about Neil deGrasse Tyson. This week we talked about Bill Nye. You got to keep it fair and plain.
Well,
next week we'll talk about a woman scientist. See?
Yeah, like that famous one.
Who ran
that famous
Theros?
that famous one. That one.
The famous one. The famous scientist lady who did a thing that changed the world. We're well-rounded and educated men. We have college degrees.
The famous scientist, Amelia Earhart.
Yeah, the one who's famous for fucking up.
The one that's famous for disappearing.
Yeah, the one who failed miserably.
The female Houdini, if you will.
Even Houdini's like, that's the greatest magic I've ever seen. Like, she never came back.
He's like committed to it.
The plane's gone. We never found the plane. It's impressive.
The black box disintegrated, apparently.
That's why Houdini tried to drown himself. He was just like, I can never be that good. And then he escaped, and he was like, damn it.
Oh, what'd she do? Oh, do you think he got out of there and he's like, she sucks?
She sucks. She's not that good. I mean, I'm still here.
Yeah,
She's not.
He gets out of there. He's like, I would have survived.
Yeah. Houdini wanted to be on that plane, and he was going to be straitjacket and had a parachute, and he had to get out of the straitjacket.
Yeah,
and
he'd be dangling from the fucking like landing gear.
Anyway, I found this thing on Google. It says, if you bite your finger as hard as you would bite a carrot, you would chomp off your finger. True or false? After thorough research, I discovered your brain stops you from biting through your finger as hard as you would a carrot. It really would need to extract as much harder bite to take off a whole finger completely. Okay.
Well, you
So
said a
never
whole
mind. I
finger,
lied.
so you're going at the base. But if you go at the knuck,
It's all about that base. Well, yeah, you're gonna gag if you try to take a whole one. You're just gonna That's why bulimics never bite off their fingers when they gag.
so you're telling me if you're like a true slut, you don't have that gag reflex, you're fine.
Yeah, like Riley Reid, she could bite off a whole finger, no problem.
Dude, okay.
That's why you gotta you gotta really trust girls when you let them put that thing in their thing. You're just like, I hope you don't bite down, please don't.
That's always been a fear in the back of my head. Much like, I mean, you can't relate, but when my daughter was a baby, my daughter, you know how you throw them up in the air? Everybody does this, the irresponsible parent thing you do where you're like, hey, it might break.
Well, that's after the doctor tells you that they're unbreakable. Like, I don't know why I hear every parent tell this story because, like, you're really careful with a newborn, especially your first child, and then they just pick them up and hold them by the feet, like, oh, look how fucking durable this thing is, and they wave
you
it
get
around
home
and
and you look like you're getting ready to go play football with the boys. You're just tossing it in the air, ready to go. Let's go.
It's like that Top Gun scene. You're just playing with the boy. You're spiking the baby.
Yeah. So, because I had all the worst fears with that, because I was like, when you toss them up, and I always, in my head, because I think worst case scenarios, I'm like, what would happen if they hit the fan? What would happen?
Yeah.
And you just think of the worst shit, and they're like, I'm just going to,
Right. Yeah, you just start trying to, you realize all of a sudden that the world is dangerous. You forgot how dangerous the world was because we just walk around in it, and then all of a sudden you're like, corners!
Peregrine falcons, they could dive really fast.
That's always been a fear of mine. I think about that constantly.
Peregrine
corners
falcons?
have never... Yeah, falcons, constantly, dude. They're evil, dude. They're looking. You ever watch the way they look at you when they fly above your car? They're just like, I can fuck you up.
No, they're like this.
Open that sunroof.
Oh, no,
Open that sunroof, punk.
Yeah,
you don't want none.
It's because they're stealth bombers. They're just going to shit right through it.
No, corners, dude. Like, the amount of times I've thought, like, living by myself, I've always thought that living by yourself is kind of dangerous in a lot of ways. Because...
Help, I've fallen and I can't get up.
Basically, like, I thought about it. I have that big wooden coffee table that I have.
Yeah.
One trip and stumble fucking right to the corner of your temple. You're done, and you lay there for God knows how long until somebody finally goes, he hasn't shown up to work in like 3 days.
But there's only one section because you are the living embodiment proof that if you take it face on, I mean, even if it's a marble coffee table, you're good. You just need a couple stitches.
Yeah, that is true. Like, I am a motivational meme for if you're learning to walk and you stumble, you get back up. If you stumble into a coffee table and split your fucking top lip, you just keep going.
Like, honestly, looking back at your life and just 2 instances, I would say the chances of you having...
I got 3.
Well, I know, but 2... the 2 I'm referencing, the coffee table and a driver, you qualify as possibly having CTE just from those 2.
Oh, dude, just from those 2, and then there's 2 others that are definitely 100% a factor into it, dude. I've hit my head. There's a reason I'm fucked up. I've realized this. I think anytime I stutter, like my speech pattern, is definitely because I fucked something up in there. Yeah, the driver to the face didn't help in the 5th grade. Hitting my head off the coffee table, learning to walk, definitely didn't help. You leaving the baby gate off never helped going down the stairs at that age.
I was teaching you motor skills.
Yeah. You just gotta run and jump, dude. You can make the jump.
Don't stop running. Keep going.
And then playing tag in the dark in the unfinished basement when I rang the pole like the gong.
I love how that runs in our family because I did that at recess with a tetherball pole playing soccer. Like, you're looking back, waiting for a pass, you look forward and just go boom.
Yeah, and then I've done that one when we first moved into our house in Sergeant Bluff. Remember, we had the basketball pole, and we invited all of our friends down from Sioux City to have like that was like a weird party because it was supposed to be like a housewarming party, but then like that was like the last time you saw all the friends from that neighborhood.
It was.
It was more like a hey, say goodbye to your friends.
And
forever.
I will say this: that was the whitest and one has ever been.
It was, but it wasn't playing basketball. We were playing. We had squirt guns because it was like in the middle of summer and it's hot as fuck. So we had our super soakers, and I was running backwards, shooting somebody, looking at them, and I ran right into that basketball pole.
Oh, yeah.
We hadn't lived in that house long enough for me to know the spatial awareness of the outside structure.
Holy shit! It just got to thinking. We've been teaching people to shoot each other in school for way too long. It's just we're not getting. Super soakers and stuff aren't around as much anymore. We need to get those back into the kids' hands.
And then we put red dye in them so it looked like blood when you shot somebody.
I always use like Kool-Aid, so when you didn't hit somebody, you could just turn around like
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's just thinking outside the box. That's what puts you on another level, Nathan.
Oh.
You're always thinking.
Oh, I got the big ideas.
I actually got a fifth one too about my bell getting rung too at that same house, the Sergeant Bluff house. Sledding down the hill that we had. Remember how we had the garden off to the left of the backyard?
Yeah.
There was a garden and it had a wood post that was just like for laundry maybe or something, but it was just a big wooden post in the middle.
I think it was like a bird feeder thing. I don't remember.
Jake and I were in a sled together, and those red ones we had.
Oh, so you went up the hill. All right.
Yeah, we went all the way up to the top of the hill and come down, because we used to try to see if we could get all the way to the retaining wall and go off the retaining wall and off the other one. That was always the goal, is to get air off the retaining wall.
All right, do some X Games shit.
But yeah, dude, we were doing real dumb things back then. It's no wonder, like, my head. See, that was me trying to do stuff like that is because I rang my bell the 4 other times before that. I just had no risk.
Yeah, and when I was that age, we were going up to that, you don't remember it because you were just born, but that hill up in Omaha, and we were trying to sled down, and it was just trees. We were trying to do like a bobsled, so me and my buddy Mike were trying to like lean until we hit so many trees. So many trees. And
you just look like Hot Rod, like when he's tumbling down the tree after he does a flip, and he's just fucking hitting trees.
Yeah, and the whole time, I don't care who you want to. We were basically tin cupping it because you'd hit a tree and you'd go back up and be like, I can do it, and you keep going, and you'd hit more trees.
But the sled, what happened is, like, my stocking hat went down into my eyes, and, like, me and Jake are holding on the side, and somehow we tilted and leaned, and we went left, and we ran right into that post, and I just full force just slammed my head into that wood
damn,
post.
You turned into Cheech. You can't see.
Oh, dude, it was bad. I remember just getting up, instantly starting to cry, and walking into the house, and Jake's like, "What's wrong?" And I didn't even say anything. I was just, just that deep fucking kid cry.
Fucking giant fucking tears, and meanwhile, it's just little ice pieces falling out because it's winter.
You're right. Yeah, dude, you got mom's got to peel back a fucking scarf and a hat in order to see the big fucking wood print on the middle of my forehead.
Oh, man.
Yeah, dude. I've done a recap. I've actually tried to write a bit about like how I know I'm fucked up because I've been hit in the head so many times. And then the self-inflicting ones that I did in high school baseball. Those were also fun when I strike out and slam a baseball bat against my helmet. That was good for me.
Yeah. A DDT on the hardwood floor.
that too. Whew. Yeah. I'm going to donate my brain to science, I think.
What happened?
He didn't even play major sports. He just lived life.
Where were the parents?
Yeah, where was everybody? Well, they were doing their best.
Fuck, dude. Were we like the last generation of latchkey kids?
Kind of. In a lot of ways. I mean, we lived in areas our whole life where we were able to just go. We never, we were latchkey kids, but we didn't, it's not like we ran around the entire town. That's kind of what I think of a latchkey kid. Like, a lot of people I know who were kids, they would, literally leave. Like, we never left our neighborhood. Or at least I did.
I did.
Well, I know you did, for sure. Like, you're a terrible person. But
I can't argue this.
Yeah.
We were What was it? Yeah, it was in freshman year. Rode a bike to Sioux City from Sergeant Bluff to go hang out,
Hilarious.
just to go hang out with girls. After that, rode. What was that? Remember we had the knockoff Chuck E. Cheese's out there that was in that
Pizza Ranch.
It was what?
Pizza Ranch?
No, that's a fucking like buffet place, man.
Right. Well, you said knockoff Chuck E. Cheese. I was
Yeah,
trying
it was
to
a
think. I don't-
knockoff Chuck E. Cheese's in an abandoned warehouse. I know you remember it.
Man, I remember what you're talking about.
And they had the
Yeah.
animatronic animals and
And
all
it
that
had like
stuff.
a putt-putt course
And it had
shit.
yeah, and it had not go karts, bumper cars, all the games
Yeah,
and stuff.
Fuck.
Uh,
I remember what you're talking about. That place ruled.
It was-
Oh my god.
it was great.
I forgot all about it.
I swear you could. The electric chair was called bumper cars there because you just see giant sparks shooting everywhere.
Yeah. Oh man, I forgot all about that place.
I didn't because freshman year, that's where we came back from hanging out with those girls. So we did things at the house, and once we were done, me and the boys got out.
Yeah.
And
we went and got fucking sodas and pizza. Hanging out with the
so
boys.
well, we ended up doing that, and then we ride out there. And our annual thing, or I shouldn't say annual, is whenever we were by there, it was go up there and see who the bouncer was, because right next to that place, that shitty knockoff place, there's a titty bar right there. So we, not unlike a just garbage movie about a bunch of orphanage boys trying to peep in at people and like, that's what life's like.
You were living porkies.
We were peeking in the vents because they have those little slats to air out because those places get balls nasty hot
Right.
if they don't have them. So every time they'd open up, we were standing on top of dumpsters and with a box on top of that so we could get up there and view through and just watch strippers dance.
Hell yeah, dude. That rules. That's pretty cool.
And that was also what?
That's approved, dude. You just didn't have. There was no internet. There's no magazines even. Too. Like you guys are just being resourceful. Teenage boys are gonna find a way to see titties.
Well,
That's just the way it is.
There was internet, but it was also if you're downloading a still image that took 5 minutes,
Right.
so it was garbage. But we did that, and I remember the next year. This place is just great for memories because that's also the place Mike, as he's driving, holds out a bottle of Mountain Dew with a bottle rocket in it that I just lit, points it at Dan as they're drag racing, shoots Dan in the face with a bottle rocket.
Holy fuck!
We're just drag racing. Now, mind you, Dan's got this little little foreign cars, like a little Nissan hatchback thing. And God damn it.
It's still on the road to this day.
Oh,
by the way.
probably.
It's still running.
Oh, what did Mikey have? He had some it was an old boat. It was dope. It was just with a T-top.
Oh Jesus!
So
yeah, I know what you're talking about.
We had
yeah.
the windows out of the T-top, and he's just I give it to him, and it was funny because it was like he was handing over a fucking bazooka because it goes straight up, and then he just goes right, and then he shoots Dan in the face.
Oh my god! How do you explain that away later? Because that definitely left a mark.
Dude, Dan got so much abuse. He's the same guy we did the fucking bark collar as he was snoring while he's sleeping.
Oh
so he
yeah,
just
you told me.
that poor kid, dude. We beat the fuck out of him.
Everyone has that. I think I was that for our group.
Oh.
I used to get not. I get tricked. Yeah, I got tricked a lot. Yeah, by the way, I just want to point something out to a lot of people who don't know Northwest Iowa that well. Sergeant Bluff to Sioux City is an 8-mile bike ride. That's an 8-mile fucking bike ride.
we were like bucks, dude. We were just dragging our tongue, puss.
Right. Well, you also back then you have a copious amount of energy that you would ride that and not feel it. I mean, we'd ride bikes around I would ride bikes around the neighborhood all day, every day, and not feel tired at night.
Yeah. Well,
I mean, it's a different time.
yeah, it was a different time. Gas station cameras didn't actually work. They were fake cameras because we knew people and we're like, hey, we need blend 47s or whatever those cigarettes we had.
Yeah.
And they're like,
Yep.
yup. Yeah, this
Or whatever ones you got cut out of a magazine that got you like 2 free packs.
Oh, dude. Yo, we got mad amounts of American spirits. They're just sending out cartons because fucking, what was it?
They were just giving them away.
Sports Illustrated was like $5, you get a carton. And everybody's got Sports Illustrated, so everybody's pulling them together. But yeah.
I remember, I've been tricked. I was the kid who kind of got, like, not beat on, but, like, I was gullible and fall for things. That was the thing. Like, they knew not to fuck with me because I would fuck everybody else up. Like, that's the only thing you picking on me was a good thing in my life, is you beating me up and picking on me all the time. Like, I knew I could beat up most people, or I could at least take a punch from people. Like, you better hit. If you hit me, you better make it count. Like,
I'm coming back.
Otherwise, shit's gonna get real. But like, they would trick me. Like, one of the ones that got me real bad was I remember when I was like 16, I was working for my buddy's his dad was a contractor, so he got us to do this job. The infamous sand job. I think I've told you about that, where we fucking poured 5-gallon buckets of sand underneath the crawl space for fucking a week. But we were on like a beach house, and there's a little, it's a man-made lake in the middle of Nebraska, right? Mm-hmm. So, we would jump in there and like just fucking jump in the pond or whatever when it got too hot, and then go back to work or whatever. And then like they were like, "Oh, dude, wait, we'll give you fucking $25 if you jump in naked." And I was like, dude, I'll fucking do that, no fucking problem. So I fucking get naked and I jump in this fucking pond.
They took your clothes, didn't they?
Took the clothes. Dude, fucking classic. Just totally didn't see that coming at all. I'm just thinking $25 is coming my way. Never got the $25. I just got totally fucking duped, dude.
Yeah, well, I mean, it was just you and...
I'm thinking bet's a bet, you know?
I mean, at least it was just you and the dudes. Like, you're just out there with the boys. We did that all the time in college in the dorms.
Yeah.
So somebody go shower, and their roommate be like, yeah, he's taking a shower, which is the wrong thing to tell us, because then all the guys are like, all right, let's just go jack his clothes. Yeah. And then you'd call, and when you did that, you called up all your friends, like all the girls from the floor below, because it wasn't co-ed floors. So you called up all the girls to come hang out. Yeah. I remember like Alex specifically coming out
dirty, dude.
Well, he came out. He ripped off the shower curtain and just came out with the shower curtain on.
Hell yeah. Well, that's pretty fucking impressive.
Yeah,
honestly,
thinking on his
the
toes.
coolest thing you could do. Everybody gets embarrassed at that moment. What you got to do is just own it and walk out like you're the fucking man.
Yeah.
Like, what's up? I planned this.
Yeah.
And then everybody respects you. Doesn't even just air dry. Just sit on the couch, butt ass naked. That's the power move. It's just wet ass on the couch. Like, what are we watching? And make everybody else way more uncomfortable. Sit in your boy's lap.
I don't want to get the couch wet. Just like sit on their lap.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, my mom gave me this couch. We can't get it wet. Sit on you.
Oh, dude, that would have been hilarious if it would have done that to like Tim or Trevor. They would have lost their shit.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, they would have fought. Yeah, somebody's going to get punched. You're going to get punched at that point. You're going to get beat up. But actually, no, you're not, because nobody wants to fight a naked guy.
Yeah,
you're going to find out that old adage.
Tim or Trevor wouldn't. The only person that he had to be concerned about, honestly, would have been probably Brock, the Canadian.
Were any of these guys black by chance? Is it
No.
Okay.
No, we didn't fuck with the basketball team because they effectively were our casino. They held all, like, the basketball team in general.
They were the bookies.
So I told you this before. So Devin, the guy next to us on the basketball team, just had a card table. So he just we'd have poker tournaments over there. Nobody's fucking with the money over there. You don't want to piss him off, then you can't go play poker. Right.
Still, also, they don't play. That's just white boy pranks. Is getting your buddies naked. Like, they don't play that stuff.
No,
they don't. That's why I was like, when you said they would would be hilarious if you done it to this person or this person. I was like, man, if you tried to just this is a white guy trying to sit on a black guy's lap and naked and wet, these fists are flying. It just didn't happen.
Because it was basically like. I'm trying to think for the golf team. We didn't really have it. It was just Canadian. We had a guy from Puerto Rico. We had
Yeah.
That was really it. It was a bunch of white guys
Yeah.
and one guy from Puerto Rico.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Who you who
For early 2000s, that's about right.
Yeah.
Tiger had just happened, dude. He hadn't had the effect yet.
Oh man. No, it was a fun time though, man.
It was. Yeah, I bet it was.
We didn't
dude.
have the
That's
football team like they have now. That would have been so much more fun.
Oh, dude, that would have been crazy. I was only at Iowa Western for a brief period of time for the baseball team, and I know things got wild while I was there for that brief time,
Dude,
but it was whatever.
I don't care what anybody says. Football players, they're just wild. But if you want to have fun, party with basketball and baseball players in college.
Yep.
Baseball.
Either that.
Holy
Well, if you-
balls.
Honestly, the wrestlers are the craziest people. Like, they're the ones you'll get stories from. Like, it's fun to party with the basketball team and the baseball players. You're definitely right. But if you want to see crazy shit, you hang out the wrestlers. Those dudes get fucking buck wild. It's not even. It's like a whole nother level. It's not even like human. Like, it's just weird.
They just wear a bodysuit to help them sweat, but then they fill it with
Yeah.
booze and drink out of it.
Exactly. Yeah, they're licking each other's sweat to get drunk again because they're sweating out the alcohol.
Just doing butt chugs and the other guy's licking. Okay.
Yeah. No, it's a wild bunch. I don't know what it is about the wrestlers. That's what I always learn.
I think
But
it's
yeah,
because they're masochistic in their lifestyle, just to be able to be in that wrestling class.
Right.
It's like you
Yeah,
got to
that's
hate
true.
yourself to maintain a certain weight.
That is true. You're not wrong. Damn. What a crazy time in our lives, Nathan.
Yeah. Dude,
Yeah. I got a news story for you.
Okay, you
actually,
go
that I did
first.
today. I fucked up real bad, dude, this week. And this is one reason why I fucking hate Snapchat. I hate it. I've hated this app forever.
Oh, dude, that voice changer screws up your message. You wanted it to be manly, and it came out squeaking.
Yeah, the filter. I never use filters. I've never used a filter in my life ever for anything.
I'm acutely aware of way too many filters because of my daughter. She always wants to put them on.
Of course you are. Yeah, you're a girl. You're a girl.
I'm a
dad,
girl.
So you got girl. You have girl brain. Once you
I'm a
become girl dad, you have girl brain.
Yeah, I'm a father,
It's
and
facts.
now I identify as a girl.
Yeah, that's what happens, dude. Once
Okay.
you have a daughter, you get girl brain,
Oh, okay.
and you identify.
Oh,
That's what
man.
happens. It's science, dude.
Okay.
Look up the literature, Nathan. Be more educated.
What's literature?
See, that's girl brain.
Oh.
No, I just hate this app so much. I've always have. And I did the thing that I always feared would happen because I only get this app because my girlfriend wants to talk to me through it. She likes
Bumble.
getting the pictures and that. Not Bumble.
She has to talk
Snapchat.
first.
I have to use, but women like having the pictures and the seeing your face and stuff. Also, I think the reason they like it is because they can track you better. It's like
No,
have a
you put on that
background, you
ghost
can't
mode.
Fake that shit.
Oh, because there is that deal where it's super creepy. I have some friends that leave that on at any point in time. If you feel like being the government, you can click that map button and it shows exactly where they are.
Yeah, I know. I've seen that. I never have that on
No.
because of that. Yeah, that's fucking insane. I have a couple buddies. I see that too. I just sometimes pull it up and I'm just like, whoa, that's where they're at right now, huh? Anyway.
Yeah, a couple of my buddies I text occasionally when I see they're at some place weird. I'll message them on there. I'll message
What
them.
are you doing?
Yeah. Like, it looks like you're by such and such club, and then my next message is always, turn your fucking tracker off.
Or just put try the veal. Just something weird from like a restaurant.
I'm at Olive Garden.
Anyway, but I sent I was sending a message to my girlfriend, which the worst part about any time, and you know this, anybody who's in a relationship knows this, you don't talk to your significant other the same way that you talk to other people, right? It's all the cutesy nicknames and all that shit that is embarrassing.
Unless
for
you're
other
like
people to see.
the aforementioned Tiger Woods. I mean, you talk to everybody.
Yeah.
Perkins waitress, who knows?
Yeah, you let it fly, dude. You call her babe and everything.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody's babe.
That's
How you don't get names confused.
That's right, dude.
It's
I want to
called
stop up
babe.
and pick up your pie.
That's how to be a player 101, dude. I call every girl babe, and then you
Hell
can't
yeah,
get their
dude.
name wrong.
Bill Bellamy.
But I was sending a snap to my girlfriend,
Okay.
and it was how you doing? Hey babe, how's it going? Is what it was, right?
But what's
And
the
I don't
photo?
know how. It's just me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just a normal selfie. You know, my dick out and everything. You know,
Okay,
the
okay.
normal
This
morning
normal. Yeah.
snap.
Rise and shine.
Right. It rising and shining because I just buffed it, you know?
Hell yeah, dude. Looks like Homer's head.
Yeah, dude. Fucking salute your soldier, you know? And I send it, and then a couple minutes later I notice that I didn't send it to my girlfriend. I sent it to my coworker,
So you got,
aka Chris Jones.
AKA. That's where you just send the gif of Joey. How you doing?
Dude, I was just like, God damn it. And I immediately just like, I opened it up to see if he, like, I was like, oh shit, I sent it to Chris. And then I noticed the infamous, this was screenshotted by Chris Jones. I was like, no! God damn it. And I just literally send him a message like, that's real low, bud. That's real low. Because I sent him I didn't end up sending a follow-up one like, hey, man, sorry, didn't mean to send the wrong person. But like, then he saw he screenshot and I was just like, that's low, man. That's real low. And he's like, I deleted it, and I was like, I don't believe you at all.
That's what I
don't
say to
believe you.
everybody that sends me a nude.
Yeah, that's what you say to everybody.
Don't worry, I
Finally,
totally deleted it.
I don't believe him, and also that's because if I had that and screenshot it, it would be the caller ID photo for
Yep.
when he calls me. Like, and I told him, I was like, if you actually deleted that, you're dumb. That should be the photo for when I call you at all times. And he said to me, he's like, wouldn't that make me kind of gay? And I was like, I don't care. That's hilarious. Like, I would do that still. That's so funny.
I don't care if my friend sent me a dick pic on accident. I would have a story every time he calls me like, hey, guys.
Yeah. Dude, so funny. But what I found out later was so I told my girlfriend about it because I knew she would find that funny. By the way, she laughed harder than she's ever laughed at any joke I've ever written.
Oh, dude, that's pretty awesome and a kick to the ego.
Oh, dude, it hurts so bad. It's like, fuck, I'm not funny at all. Only when I fuck up.
Oh,
And-
damn. You walked into your
But I
own
tell her
roast.
the story, and she says something to me that baffled my brain, much like your beginning of this podcast question. She said, well, you know you could have gone in and deleted it, right? I said, excuse me?
Wait.
She's like, yeah, you can delete snaps you've sent. Before they open.
There's a recall?
There's a recall button, dude. You can recall these motherfuckers. She showed me. She's like, see, like, I'm going to send you this picture of my dog right now. So she sent me a picture of the dog.
Mm-hmm.
But then before I opened it, she went in, she clicked on it, and it was just like unsend message. And then when she unsends it, then when you look at your app, it'll still get a notification. Then you'll go in and it'll be like, this was unsent by such and such. And I was like, oh, my God. I didn't know that was a thing. I'm living in this world. I don't know how long I asked her, how long has this been this way? And she's like, I don't know, like years now. And I've been living in a world where once it's sent, your fate is sealed.
Yeah,
there is
you're
no
operating
call.
under
There's
the
no
guy-
gives me backsies,
Yeah.
you know?
You're operating under the guise of Snapchat when it first came out. It's like once you send it, it's there.
Right. I didn't know Snapchat and put in Indian giver mode on their fucking nude buttons, you know?
It's Aborigine mode. Okay,
Good
let's
point.
yeah.
Sorry. Yeah. Native American giver, sorry.
Aborigine.
But
Wait, is that Australian?
Yeah, Aborigine is the Australian.
The prisoners.
Yeah, they never got anything. They've been treated awful. That's a whole nother issue. But yeah,
That's
dude,
why
I
Britain
had
set
no
their country on
idea.
fire.
I had no idea that you could do that on Snapchat now.
Mm.
That's crazy.
I didn't either, man. That's weird. Yeah. I'm dumb with Snapchat. Social media in
dude.
general, because I keep backing further and further away from it.
Well, yeah, as you should. We should both be getting as far away as possible from it. Even though we put out a podcast every week explaining our thoughts every week.
Yeah, but this way, in order for somebody to come up and get us, they have to sift through hours of content. They can't just go back and find a tweet or a Snap or anything on Facebook.
Yeah, that is true. I mean, you can find a lot of stuff still. We've made it pretty easy with the clips that we put out now.
No, I don't think so. No. You only watch those if you want to laugh.
That is true. Yeah, I just that's one of the first times I've sent a wrong message that I can really remember and recall. That was like, "Fuck me, no," and it was terrible. I don't know if you've ever had sent a message to somebody you didn't mean to send a message.
Oh
to.
yeah, dude. I've sent a dick pic to an ex accidentally, but luckily it was back. I mean, it was in college, so it was one of those nice grainy footed things. But apparently, at that time, I just got a nice back, so it's just nothing bad happened. But nobody can say. What are you gonna do? Save a pixelated? It looked like my dick was under witness protection. If you could go back in time, because it's just
This
heavy
is Nate's
blocks.
wiener.
Yeah.
You can't find me because I'm so small. I'm hidden from the society.
Oh, dude, yeah, it was
Your
inside
dick's
my
in witness
body, dude. I sub-degree weather just came in. It was an innie.
It's wearing a ski mask to hide its identity.
It looked like you when you're about to hit the fucking pole, dude. The mask
fuck.
is pulled down. Yeah, but I seriously, that's
Your
how I
dick
felt.
in incognito mode rules.
Oh, dude, yeah. Fucking brought to you
Yeah,
by
no.
Google.
I dodged the whole dick pic thing. I know I definitely when I
How do you dodge
flip
that?
phone.
Because I feel like that's such a proponent now. That's like online foreplay. I've sent my dick pics out to everywhere just so I could see the slip and slide.
I've also just like I don't encourage like girls that I see or talk to send me those. I don't encourage them. They have sent them, but I don't encourage it. And then I'm just like I don't know if I feel comfortable sending it out.
I do,
And also-
because I don't put my face in it. It's not like I have an
Right.
incriminating
Yeah, well,
anything that's going to be like, oh, that's obviously that.
Well, that's dick pic 101. Yeah, you obviously don't do that. But like I definitely have. There is a dick pic out there somewhere of me where like on a flip phone, like at like flip phone quality. I know that for a fact. Like I would be able to pick it out because I could tell the background and stuff. But otherwise, I don't think anybody could pick it out of a lineup.
Yeah.
You'd be pretty hard pressed to figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I just kind of dodged that whole thing. Yeah, I don't have like everybody. I've heard people talk about like how they have just like they have photos saved in their phone, like they're good ones, like they're like they're headshots of their penis.
Oh yeah, when you get a good hang day, that's where you take it. The otherwise,
And you just have them locked on a photo app in your phone, I guess.
yeah,
I
you
don't
put a
know.
password on it and stuff. But no, otherwise, like if I did it during the winter, I would have to call my dick Amelia Earhart because it fucking disappeared. Like it's just gone. It's like, hey, results may vary.
Right. That is very true. You got to give it some time. It's like Jesus. It rises in the spring,
Yeah, exactly. It's dead during the winter, but hey, it'll come back.
Yeah. I don't know how I've avoided it really, but yeah, I've just never really sent those out or done that, and I'm pretty happy that I've stayed clear of that. Not really my thing.
Oh, you're not just trying to barrel through just the dregs of online people then.
No, well, I didn't, and yeah, I never did that. And well, even when I did do, like,
Aren't you
when
special,
use
all
dating
high and
apps-
mighty in an ivory tower?
Oh, I did use dating apps, but like, I don't know. I guess that just never happened. I don't know how that never happened, but it just like I've never had anybody ever ask for one.
Dude, as I get older, it's more depressing.
I bet it is.
It's so bad, dude.
Yeah, you're using dick pics from like 10 years ago.
No, not that. It's just you're noticing gravity's affecting some people bad.
Yeah, I'm sure, dude. It's not all fun and games out there, dude. It's needs and wants at this point. It's needs and expectation.
Yeah. Expectations are never met.
No, they are not. Yeah.
Oh,
so.
fuck, dude.
Yeah, sending the wrong message. Not fun time.
Not at all. So, I got a good story for you today.
Okay.
Yesterday, I was driving, hear this weird clunk. What the fuck was that? And I go and look, and it like is weird because in my wheel well, it's got this like hair sticking out. It almost looks like my car has those artificial eyelashes people put above their fucking their lights, and it's
Yeah,
just sticking out of my wheel well, right?
The beautifying Herbie, as they try to do.
Yeah, it's like putting a tux on a turd. But
Yes.
so that happened yesterday, and I was like, what the fuck? Because I could feel it as I'm driving. And then today, I'm driving, nothing, but it's sitting out in the heat. And I get in today after work, turn on my car. I'm like, holy balls, it just reeks, right? I'm like, man, something must have died up on this hill, like by where I'm parked. I'm like, okay, I'll leave. And it proceeds to follow me all well onto the interstate.
Follows.
So what? And I get to find out what it was on the way home. Guy's just riding my ass, right? Trying to go. I'm already going fucking 80, whatever. I'm speeding, so I don't give a fuck. I'm not moving. He's just getting right up. I don't know how fast he wants to go. I hear a ka-tonk on this other side. I see a tail and a leg go and just spit back at him. It looked like my car was out of Mario Kart, spitting out things.
Just
Dude.
throwing turtle shells out of your fucking back trunk.
And then a carcass goes and hits it, and he looks like he's a road rage victim that killed somebody, because now there's blood and shit all over this dude. I just launched a tail and a leg as a warning shot, and then a fucking full body, just corpse of an animal goes flying out. Something had gotten in under my engine, must have hit the axle yesterday, and just sat there and rotted. It smelled so fucking bad. But once that happened, oh, sweet relief. I felt so great. And that guy didn't, that guy slowed way down.
Yeah, I bet he stopped right. He learned a valuable lesson that day. He's like, you don't get on people's asses, otherwise they throw fucking possums at you or something. I don't know what the hell that was.
I don't know. It was like tan hair. It could have been a possum. Like, that's all I saw.
Tan
Like,
hair?
Yeah, it was like
Maybe it was a cat.
oh, man. I was just slanging pussy out.
You were just throwing pussy out there.
Hey, you want to see my puss pic? I don't know. Bumble needed.
You know, pussy loves the fucking Honda Accord, dude. The pussy loves
I rolled
the
down my
track.
window. You down with OPP?
That's what you just crank that right as you drive off after the fucking cat hits that dude's car.
Yeah, I'm standing up out of my moonroof. Yeah, you know me.
Damn, dude. Yeah, it has to. Or like a raccoon or something. Like it has to be one of those small animals that can get up under your engine. Like there's animals do that all the time. Like
For the
rats
heat.
get underneath cars and shit all the time and get in their fucking shit.
Yeah, but it smelled so bad, dude. Like it was. I don't even know how to explain it. It was like if you ate chili and Indian food at the same time and got diarrhea. Like,
Have
it
you
just-
thought about
Ugh.
taking the car in to just at least have them look and make sure nothing else is fucked up with your car because of that?
I'm just waiting until the rest of the family gets kicked out on the interstate.
The Honda Accord will evict the entire family.
Oh yeah, dude. I'll get their belongings out later, but they got to go first.
You killed Fievel goes west.
Yeah.
Papa, are we going to live in the Honda Accord? Yes. Yes, Fievel.
Fucking. I got the cat out first. Fible's next.
Yeah. Yeah, you killed the Jewish rat. Or I guess they were mice, not rats.
They're mice. Oh
Yeah.
wait, I'm thinking of was there a cat in that? I thought there was.
There was a friendly cat that like helped Fievel and his family.
That's just a lie, dude. He's like, yeah, I delivered them. Yeah, they got where they
Which
needed.
is funny that they have a helpful cat. That's in Fievel Goes West. That's in the second one. Because the first one, the whole like first song is about how there are no cats in America.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, they're like literally in like singing. You know, they're supposed to be like an immigrant family, and they're just singing about how there's no cats.
So the
in
first one
America.
so you're saying the first one's like the mice are Russians and the cats are
Yeah, no.
Ukraine. They're like, no, they don't exist.
Well, you're pretty close there, Nathan. Actually, I believe, if I remember the story correctly, Fievel, an American Tale, is about a Russian Jewish mouse family that's escaping Nazi Germany. That's like the whole tale is supposed to be about. And that's why the cats are like the Nazis, basically. It's a whole allegory for
I didn't.
World War
I'm
II.
so not aware of this from when I watched
Yeah,
it. Are you
dude.
serious?
Yeah, dude.
I watched a Nazi film as a child and was
Yeah.
like,
It
beautiful
was like,
songs.
yeah, I think so.
Oh, that is amazing.
I can't. I know like the whole point of the family is supposed to be Jewish. If I
See,
remember
this is what I'm talking. Think about the shit that goes into your kid's head that we were watching. And it's like, well, don't worry, they're just a cute little mouse.
right. Here we go. It's a wiki. An American Tale. Is an American Irish animation directed by what is it? The film feature. I want to know the plot. There we go. Plot. In Slavic Russia in 1885, Mouskowitz, a Russian Jewish family of mice who live with a human family named Moskowitz, have a celebration of Hanukkah where their papa gives them a hat to a 7-year-old son, Fievel, and tells them about the United States, the country he believes there are no cats. The celebration is interrupted by a battery of...
The SS cats?
no, it's like Coke sack ride through the village, an anti-Jewish arson attack, and their cats attack the village of mice. So the whole point of this story is there's an anti-Semitic group who rides in and burns the Jewish village, and then their cats, who also hate Jews, try to eat the Jewish mice.
Oh my god.
That's how this movie starts.
What the shit?
Nathan, they're not even hiding this. This is just in plain sight. It's just like there's no allegory. I thought this was an allegory, if I remember right. I haven't seen this in years.
Oh, I haven't
thought
either.
It was just like kind of like overtones, you know? No, that's just that's straight the plot. Wow. In Hamburg, Germany, Mouskowitz board a tramp steamer setting sail to New York City. All the mice aboard are ecstatic at the process of going to America to believe that there are no cats there. During a thunderstorm during the Jersey, Fievel finds himself separated from his family and is washed overboard. Thinking that he might die, he proceeds to the city as planned. They have become depressed at his loss. Yeah, and then he's trying to find his family
and then he
in
gets
New York.
eventually he gets to America, and then he finds out that there are cats, but they just don't dance.
They don't dance, dude. Those cats don't dance.
God damn, dude. I don't know how that makes me feel away. Like I was watching fucking holy shit. Like how the
yeah,
fuck?
dude. Anti-Semitism has been being fought since 1986. Actually, since the Egyptians, anti-Semitism has been trying to be fought, but we have been doing a pretty bad job of it.
True. I always forget about the old Egyptian pyramids.
Yeah, the old slave trade.
The old pyramid camps.
Pyramid camps.
Oh.
Hey, why don't you join our pyramid camp? Don't you mean scam? No, get to work.
No, it's a scheme. Now get out there.
Yeah, dude. Crazy, huh?
Oh, that's wild, man. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Jeez,
like I said, I thought for sure it was more of like an overtone. It's clearly very, very spelled out.
The thought of that disappeared from my childhood mind, much like Ezra Miller.
Yeah. He's trying to implant himself in childhood minds.
Oh, no, he's not trying. He went back in time and did it.
Yes, he did. That guy's weird, man. He's a weird cat. I always thought it was a weird choice for Barry Allen.
Still never watched an episode of The Flash.
He's not in he's not in that.
Isn't he?
No.
Who is he?
He's the Flash in the DC movie universe.
Oh, okay.
The CW TV shows in the DC universe are two different things.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No,
Okay.
the first 3 seasons of The Flash on the CW, great television. After that, once they're like, he can go back in time and reset everything, it sucks. They really start fucking everything
His
up.
mugshot, dude, it's a crying shame. He's like, it's not his mugshot, but it's like his headshot. It's a crying shame that he's on the run, because if they ever do a live action Shrek, shoe in for Lord Farquaad right there. Like that face.
Dude, he was Lord Farquaad.
He's perfect.
Some of you may die, but in order to groom children, that's the sacrifice I'm willing to take.
Court Jester Delia?
Yeah, wait, so he did, like, it. Like, what are the charges I guess? I haven't looked at the charges. Do you know exactly what they are?
Let's see. He's got a restraining order for pressing up against. Wait. Okay, no. This is just a parent doing that, but pressing up against a non-binary child and waving a gun at the mother.
Whoa. Okay, that's pretty sick.
Um.
Wait. Okay.
It was
I have a thing
it's
here that has a-
grooming though.
Yeah, it is grooming. I thought I heard that, but I wasn't sure exactly what it was. Western Massachusetts, a mother told Daily Beast that Miller first seemed friendly, but however, he grew suspicious of Miller's relationship with their child, describing Miller's conduct as both menacing and inappropriate at times. Okay. North Dakota. Why is it? Is this Massachusetts protective order in the second issued against the first was issued in North Dakota after a parent of an 18-year-old Native American activist, Tonka Iron Eyes, who met Miller when Iron Eyes was 12 and Miller was 23, were granted a protective order against the actor June 7th, alleged that the actor is psychologically manipulating, physically intimidating, and endangering the safety and welfare of their child.
Okay, see, I was like, it was grooming. I was so confused because this one's talking about a mother. I'm like, what is going on? There's a family member, and that's weird.
Right.
But to take away
Jesus
what you
Christ.
said, dude, your last name's Iron Eyes? That's fucking badass. That's like out of an action movie.
Dude, Native American last names are dope. They always have been and always will be.
Oh, just the whole name, dude.
Wait, so he's got one in Greenfield. I don't know where that is. North Dakota. He's got a restraining order. Hawaii. He was arrested twice this year and charged for disorderly conduct. So those are the three places he's had legal trouble.
Yeah,
according
this
to
is
article I found.
It says, okay, it's in Massachusetts somewhere. This one is.
You're right.
I
think that's the Greenfield, Massachusetts.
probably so. He's doing a U.S. tour. Like, he's going state by state. He's like, let's see if I can hit all 50.
I'm gonna get them all.
It's like, what do you?
I won't.
These are
He's
my
not even
Pokemon.
All the other like grooming pedophiles are like, you're not even looking at the laws, dude. Like, you gotta act within the laws if you're gonna do this right. You're giving us all a bad name. Heapophiles that can't do anything now.
Oh, what's that name they're doing? If it's not a pedophile, what's the next
a
year?
hebephile.
Hebephile. That's the teenager ones.
I believe so. That's like going through. It's weird. I don't know what. There's three different ones. There's obviously pedophile, then there's hebephile, and then there's another one that's like post, but they're still under 18. Like they're post.
Coital.
Puberty.
Oh,
Post coital. Yeah, dude. He's in a lot of trouble. DC's already been like, we're not putting him in any more movies. I know they already spent all the money on it, but you probably just shouldn't release the movie.
yo, DC's like losing its people. It's like, fuck, we lost Flash. What happened next? Oh, and we lost Amber Heard.
Yeah, and Ben Affleck said he didn't want to be Batman.
Yeah.
Shit. Yeah, it's so crazy that somehow Marvel was able to cast the Avengers for like 10, 12 years, however long that took, and none of them, like, nothing came out about any of them. They replaced, what's his name, with Don Cheadle. And then they replaced, Edward
War
Norton
Machine?
with, and then they replaced Edward Norton with, what's his nuts, who plays the Hulk.
Oh, with Mark Ruffalo.
Yeah, which is always the weirdest name. Every time I hear his name, I'm just like, God, that shouldn't be an actor's name. But he's a good actor.
He's
too.
a good actor, but every time I hear it, I go, man, I love Lay's.
Yeah,
Like, I always think of chips.
I should use some Ruffles and some dip right now.
Exactly.
You got some party dip? Let's fucking go.
Let's go.
Yeah, it's crazy that they were able to like keep that entire cast together and nobody like. Did they vet everybody like super hard before that or whatever?
Well, I don't know, because think about it this way. Even though they didn't have it, it's a Marvel thing, but Sony had X-Men. Everybody
True.
they cast stayed.
Yeah. No problems. But like DC has fucked up. They're like trying to build a universe part of this every step of the way. Like they fucked it up by doing the Justice League first and not building to it. They fucked it up by casting a lot of these people that they shouldn't have. They just are fucking it up every which way. And I like DC so much better than Marvel, and now I just feel like I'm a fucking loser. If you're a DC fanboy like myself, you're just like, fuck.
See, I like DC because they have better like bad guys. I like Marvel for the heroes. Like they're
right. They flip-flopped how they did it. Like the personalities are more focused towards heroes in the Marvel universe, and the personalities are more focused towards the villains.
Yeah,
DC.
but like that's why I liked X-Men, because
they did a good job with both.
The villains, you understand what's going on. You're like, nah, I get it. Fuck those people. But then at the same time, like the good guys, and I realized this not too long ago. I'm like, man, I really love Gambit. What's that say about me? And I like Wolverine. Right. I'm an angry, sexist asshole. That's what that sounds like.
You took one of those BuzzFeed quizzes and you were like, damn it. Damn it.
Fuck, man. If Gawker was still around, it'd say I'm an asshole.
Yeah, that's what's cool about X-Men is like they do a really good job of making you see both sides of the fight, because when you
character build,
it's a gray area, because they both want the same thing. They want peace, and but they have two different solutions on how to do it. Like Professor X is, we have to live together and coexist together, and that's how we'll make the world work. And Magneto, which is also, I know this isn't canon, I don't think. Maybe
part?
It is. You would know better.
Yeah.
The fact that he was like in a Jewish prison.
That's true.
Camp,
no, he went through Auschwitz and survived.
So that is part of the canon of his character. So, but that's also weird that like he went through that, and he's also like, hey, you know what we need to do? Exterminate humans.
Yes.
You know that thing Hitler talked about? He wasn't completely wrong. The final solution just
I went through
humans.
He's wrong in some, so I'm gonna cherry pick these few things, and
only the strong will survive, is what Magneto said.
He's just giving the same speeches.
Yeah, but it's just interesting to see. Yeah, you just Boston. That's why Professor X actually gave him that helmet, so he couldn't read his thoughts because he was tired of hearing the speeches.
Like, he's sitting there playing a game. You kept seeing him doing the, oh my god.
Oh my god, dude. Yeah, it's Magneto. You can see the two sides of it. It's just they both have different ideas and solutions, and that's why like it's a complicated story, and that's what's fun about it, is the fact that they don't try to do this is good, this is bad. That was what made the Marvel, like the Infinity Wars thing so interesting. You actually kind of sympathize with what Thanos was talking about.
Yeah, and that's why I like Magneto so much, is because like his character, it's like, oh, you have this dude that survived Auschwitz, just broke out basically because of his powers, and then he's vengeance on his mind ever since, and he kills. Right. Like if you go back and read the comics, that dude murders Nazis.
Yeah, he is literally ripping Nazis apart.
He's singular, the inglorious bastard.
Yeah, he's like, I'm in the Nazi killing business, and business is good. He was the Bear Jew.
Oh, dude, yeah. He didn't need a grand entrance. He didn't need a long hallway at all.
He didn't need a baseball bat either. He just used the tank as a baseball bat.
A train.
That train was on time.
Oh, shit. Oh, you know what else comes out on time?
punandgame.com's great episodes of Who Gives a F and every other great thing we have to offer.
That's right. Monday through Friday. Check it out. We got there at punandgame.com. Make sure you check out the whole P&G network right there. That's Procter & Gamble. Yep, we're big shit. No, go check all that out at punandgame.com. There, I said it 3 times. It's in your memory. Congratulations. I think we're obligated to do it sometimes. But go over to YouTube real quick. Type in Comic Wade Taylor, all one word, and you're going to get a nice little charade of. That's not the right word.
Smorgasbord.
Smorgasbord.
Not
Thanks.
smorgasbord.
I always thought it was smorgassport.
No, it's smorgasbord.
No.
Smorgasbord.
Now you're just making up words.
Don't try to do this with like the scapegoat thing, okay? I thought about this the other day and got mad about it again.
What are you talking about?
When I said scapegoat instead of scapegoat.
Oh. God, yeah,
flip this on
you
me
fucking idiot. But while you're on there, Comic Wade Taylor, all one word on YouTube.com. You can go visit this guy's profile. Why do you want to visit it? Mainly because you can go see his special wild horses, but also there, clips from this show, full episodes, and there's clips from Not Worth the Time. Check all that stuff out at your perusing enjoyment. Man, I'm trying to use words I don't normally use. Just go check that shit out and like and subscribe. But jump back over on to punagame.com and get some new threads.
That's right. Head over to the Pun and Game shop where you can get a smorgasbord of T-shirt. It is. I just looked it up. It's right here. It's a luncheon or supper buffet offered a variety of different foods. A smorgasbord.
Holy shit! So buffet's just a dumb version of smorgasbord?
Exactly. Okay. It's the dumb American version of it.
Okay.
Anyway, get the buffet version of our T-shirts, dude. That's right. You can get T-shirts that represent all your favorite shows at punandgame.com. Get them. Check them out. Wear them. Support the show. It's awesome. We appreciate you getting it. And don't forget to use promo code WGAF. That's promo code WGAF, and that gets you free shipping at checkout. Also, guys, sorry to let you know this, but this weekend I was supposed to be in Chicago. Things kind of happened. And unfortunately, Sam and I won't be there this weekend. We'll try to figure something out and let you guys know when that happens again. Otherwise, I don't have any shows coming up. Sorry about that, Chicago. Hopefully, if you're mad about it, you'll actually message me and let me know you're upset. Because if you don't, then I don't care that much. Anyway, cool.
Mom, that Honda's throwing shells at you. You should avoid. Swerve left. I've played Rainbow Road way too much. We're out. Peace.
That Honda has a smorgasbord of animal parts.
Who is it?